He plays Po in Kung Fu Panda. It's in cinemas April 4th in New Zealand, and he joins us in studio right now. Jack Black, welcome.
Yo, what's up?
Wow.
You've been in New Zealand a while now.
Yeah.
You're like just one of us.
I'm a local.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is New Zealand for you? How have you been?
I love it. I'd like dual citizenship.
Yeah.
Can you give it to me?
Well, you know what? I think if anybody can get dual citizenship, it's Jack Black.
Is it as simple as that? Is it a popularity contest?
I'm pretty sure.
You'll win.
Yeah, you can get it. You can just ask and you would get it.
I don't think it's that simple.
I think it is in New Zealand. I honestly
I can just
think it
pull
is.
some strings.
Yeah, you've been a busy
It's not
guy.
my first time, you know.
Not your first time here.
Before you were born, I was in a little movie called King Kong.
Oh, yes.
With Peter Jackson, and I was here. I was in Melbourne,
Yes.
not Melbourne, in Wellington, windy Wellington.
Yes.
But we did do one scene here at the Civic Auditorium. We filmed when King Kong is on stage in New York City. We filmed that at Civic.
Yeah.
Surely not before we were born. I remember that movie. How
That
old
was
do you
early
think we are?
2000s.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm a child of the 60s, so I look at you children and think, surely they weren't around for my early
33?
King Kong
Yeah.
days.
35 him.
30,
he
I'm
gets
old.
tons of Botox.
I'm so old.
He's full of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
we
face
know.
is filled with Botox.
Yeah, I actually remember I'm sure I went to the opening of that because I'm a Wellington girl. So I went to the embassy for that one.
Yeah.
Great movies. God, yeah, you have had some good times here in New Zealand.
Good times.
Yeah,
real good times.
yeah. I've actually got a little, it's not a game per se, but I've gone through all of your back history of incredible movies you've done, and I thought you could do who would win in a battle of characters that you've played or people that you've played.
I'd love to play that game.
Okay,
You know,
brilliant.
you have done so many different characters.
Oh,
You're one of
yes.
the
I have.
few actors that have done, like, the spectrum
Oh,
of
yeah.
characters which you have done
I mean,
is
it sounds like
unmatched.
it's blowing smoke up your ass, but
I
it is
haven't done
true.
a ton of like battle-hardened warriors, but now that you mention it, maybe I have.
You actually have. Okay, what about Zed in year one?
Yeah, Zed in year one was a caveman.
Yeah, he
But
was
he was
pretty
a bit of a
badass.
coward. I don't know how well he would fare. Okay,
He's
sure,
going.
sure.
He's going
Yeah,
up
Zed.
against Jeff in Tropic Thunder.
Oh, Jeff and Tropic Thunder.
Oh, what a match.
Well, see, they're both rough and tumble. They've both been in a few scrapes. My fella Jeff in Tropic Thunder was a bit of a druggie. He was going through withdrawals a lot of the time, so I think that would be a weakness. I think that's where my caveman comes in and puts the stomp down.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to caveman.
Bowser versus Po in Kung Fu Panda.
That's tough because Bowser has power of fire breath.
He does, but let's say Kung Fu Panda 4, which is the one that's
Yeah,
recently out.
which is pretty powerful in that
he's
movie.
top of his game by this point.
And he's got the staff of wisdom. And he's got the skadoosh. I'm going to give it to Poe, mainly because I'm trying to promote my new movie.
It would be bad if you did it.
And Nacho and Nacho Libre versus Steve Graff and Anchorman. A small part, but he was there.
I'm going to give it to Anchorman just because he's got a swift kick. You
Yeah.
saw what he did to that poor pooch.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Right over the edge.
That was an iconic scene because you're only in it for like, what, 2 minutes in Anchorman.
He's got real rage issues.
He does.
You know?
Yeah.
He's got road rage, and if you throw a burrito at him, all bets are off. That dude is a bad boy.
Yeah.
And he rides those motorcycles with the ape hangers.
Yeah.
I saw someone on the freeway drive past my car on a motorcycle, and someone said, "Oh, that guy must be from the gang, the motorcycle gang." I can't remember what they were called. I think they were called like the
Go on.
skeleton face monster gang.
Oh, that is a scary one.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I was going
remember
to
what
start a
they were.
motorcycle gang, that
That's-
would be the name
it's
I'd
already
use.
But I was
taken,
like,
though, already
are they
taken.
like the Yakuza of New Zealand? And they're like, no, they're not organized like that. They're just a wild bunch.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that sounds like a good video game. I might want to do a skeleton-faced warrior fighting motorcycle gang.
Well, you've been in a few video games. You've done Mario, now Minecraft. Any other video game that you like? Are you a big game that didn't go anywhere near your mouth?
Jack just tried to throw a ration into his mouth.
He gave me these delicious snacks, but I'm on a diet, so I'm only going to eat the ones that I catch.
That's a
Are you
good way.
purposefully throwing them behind
No,
you?
I'm trying to get them in my mouth, but I'm not, I'm not making it easy.
Are you a gamer yourself? Like, is there a game that you would like to?
You know I'm a gamer. I was there at the beginning of video games before you guys were born.
Yeah.
There was a little video game called Space Invaders. It
Yes.
was the
Oh,
first
yes,
time anyone had
iconic.
seen it. Well, no, the first one was Pong. I was there for all of it.
Yeah.
And I've been playing them all the way through. I had my first job, in fact, was a video game commercial.
Really?
So my career actually spans video games. Atari was the first at-home video game system.
Of course.
And I did a commercial for a video game called Pitfall. And I still remember the lines, "You never forget your first." Just last night, I was lost in a jungle with Pitfall Harry, surrounded by giant scorpions and cobra rattlers and man-eating crocodiles.
Wow.
That took a lot out of me, actually.
Yeah, that I could see the vein on your head.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I went back to my early days.
Are you PlayStation or Xbox?
I am ambidextrous. I can and do both. Okay. But right now I'm rocking the Xbox because it's a better platform for Minecraft.
Yes. Speaking of Minecraft, but that's why you're in New Zealand at the moment. Great. Like bringing it back to the movies. But
you're good.
Me.
Yeah. You're good.
You've been hanging out a little bit with Jason Momoa, I have seen. Has he taken you for a ride in his Range Rover? Or on the back of his motorbike?
No, I'm not getting on the back of a motorbike.
Yeah.
I got in an accident when I was like 19 years old on the back of a motorbike. Never again.
Never again.
I have to be in charge of all of my accidents from now on. But I have been on a ride in one of his antique, like Jeep, crazy, like 1935.
We see it rocking around West Auckland.
It's really rad.
I followed him on the
vehicles.
I was following him on the Auckland motorway
right.
the other day, and I've never seen anything cooler.
Oh, yeah.
He's just so cool. He's just driving along. He's got his glasses on. There's like a posse of people in there. I was like, I wonder if one of those people is Jack Black.
I walked past you, Jack Black. You're a Vietnamese having dinner once, and that smelled like you're having a really good time.
It did smell good, didn't it?
It was good food there.
Yes.
It tasted even better than it smelled. But it's actually one of Jason's hidden strengths that people don't know about. He's got incredible taste in cuisine.
Really?
Right.
He's taken me for some insane meals. He's fed me well. And so that was one of the main reasons I wanted to do Minecraft is I wanted to party with Jason Momoa because I had seen him in a few things. Of course, I saw him in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That badass. But then I saw him in Aquaman and he kicked ass in a different way. He was really funny. And then I saw him in that Fast and the Furious.
Oh, he was really good bad guy in that.
So funny and badass.
Yeah.
He's this crazy kind of like villain that I had not seen before. And I was like, I needs to party with that dude.
Yeah.
And it was an opportunity to party with my old pal Jared Hess from Nacho Libre.
Yeah. He's missed again. He's missed a
I'm
ration.
going to get the next one.
This is going to sound like a radio gag, but Dan here is genuinely trying to get into parts modeling, which is where like you model hands or feet. And
It's
look,
a great gig if you can get it.
The parts modeling that I have been dabbling in, Jack, for the last couple of weeks is arse modeling. Okay, and particular being an arse double for actors like yourself, possibly. Meg has said in the past that I have the best ass in New Zealand radio. That's not something that I've said. Okay?
You've got an ass for radio.
Yeah, an ass for radio, which probably isn't a good thing. But I'm wanting to try and get into the ass double industry. I don't even know if that's an industry.
Of course it is.
I'm going to hand you a photo of said ass.
You think that was Mel Gibson's ass in Tequila Sunrise?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a dream to play Mel's ass. I'll be honest. But here's a photo. I just want your initial thoughts, okay? And if you think I have a future, and if so, possibly one day could I maybe, if you need an ass double, I've had it in the photo.
Holy crap-holy.
it's a good one.
Wow. It's shapely.
Peachy. Yeah.
You know what? It's cute. Here's the thing. I know where this is going. Yeah, you want the gig. Whenever I show crack, you want to be the guy.
And I'd step in happily.
And I'm looking at it. I don't see anything wrong with this ass. There's no strawberries in that cream. But was it touched up?
No, apparently it wasn't.
How
I'd even
do I
questioned.
know that this wasn't touched up?
I don't know. I mean, I would never want to touch up
There's only
ass.
one way to know. Let's see it.
Okay.
You want the job? I need to see it.
He will, though. Jackie will. He will. He will. Oh, he absolutely will.
Oh God, yes. But I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it because I don't want to flash everybody in the thing.
Oh, it's just for me.
Yeah, just for you.
For your eyes only.
Here we go, Jack. Any blemishes?
Wait. Wow.
Oh my God! I just showed Jack Black my ass.
Bro.
It's good, though.
Yeah.
You got the job.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's a
Thank
good
you.
ass.
I'll get my
problem is
people.
I've always done my own ass stunts.
That was the
no
question.
one's ever doubled my ass before.
No.
This crack is insured by Lloyd's of London. If people got wind that my ass was no longer my ass in the cinema, I don't know if I'd sell a single ticket.
No, that's the only reson I go, Jack. So.
Let's take things back off my ass and back to Kung Fu Panda 4 because that's why you're here.
But I'll put in a good word with Momoa. Maybe he needs.
I mean, look, Momoa's ass, your ass. I'll take any ass.
I don't know if that's quite going to work.
I don't think that's a perfect match for Momoa.
Kung Fu Panda.
Might need to do some squats
and a bit of a tan or something. Yeah.
Look, fake tan can do wonders.
Amazing. Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda. Yes. Obviously, Po, his superpower, apart from the staff in Kung Fu Panda 4,
the staff of wisdom.
Yeah.
Not just any staff.
It's a staff of wisdom.
It ain't a walking stick.
Yeah, that is a green staff of wisdom. I just wanted to know, when you first got the gig in Kung Fu Panda, did you have to sort of like study up on Kung Fu yourself? Because it sounds like in the movie you know your stuff.
I didn't have to. Thank you. But I did.
You did?
I did do some actual Kung Fu training.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to be able to kick ass on the red carpet primarily.
Yeah.
But also I wanted to be able to be able to speak intelligently about it. I wanted to come from a place of experience.
Yeah.
I'm playing the Kung Fu Panda.
Of course.
I should know some Kung Fu.
Yeah.
So I took some lessons. I am no master by any stretch of the imagination, but I do have a deep respect for the art, the martial art of Kung Fu. You know, it takes many forms. I was doing Tai Chi, which is the slow one that you see old people doing in the park.
My nana
looks
did
relaxing.
Yeah.
Speed that up. You got yourself a martial art.
Yeah.
Why do you think, like Kung Fu Panda, we're at number 4, hugely successful animated series?
He's missed another one. Have you got one in your mouth yet?
Not one.
Not one.
I'm gonna get one by the end of this interview, though. That's
what do you think is?
Oh, now he's got one on his forehead.
Still not quite in.
Can we get a ration count at the bottom of this video?
Just ignore me. We got to get through this interview. Just pretend like this isn't happening.
Why do you think it is so successful compared to like other animated movies? Number 4 we're in. It's hugely loved. What's the spark about Kung Fu Panda?
I think the secret ingredient is me. I think I'm the reason it's so damn good. That's not true. It takes a village.
Yeah.
We got the best artists. Poe's a great character because he's like this beautiful creature that exists in nature, but is so rare and special. You kind of want to look at a panda.
Yeah.
They're just great to look at. And Kung Fu in cinema is a fantastic genre. It's exciting. Just ask Bruce Lee if he was still around. Ask Jackie Chan.
Yeah, they
ask
all love
Stephen Chow. There's some great things to pull from and borrow from those movies. Then we've borrowed heavily, and that mixture with some comedy, and you got like a special formula.
He's
Let's tell it like it is.
Yeah.
It's a good dang recipe for entertainment.
Yeah.
What's it like filming one of these movies, like with the likes of Dustin Hoffman, Bryan Cranston in the room, Awkwafina?
Are they in the same room as you?
Like, how do you do it? Are you like sitting across from each other doing scenes, or are you recording all your bits and then they come and do their bits?
It's all done in isolation. Which some people don't like. Dustin Hoffman is on record as saying, I hate it when I don't get to act with other actors.
Yeah.
That's what acting is.
Yeah.
Did
he say it exactly like that?
I don't think I would be able to act with Dustin Hoffman in the room because I'd be so intimidated. Crazy. I'd much prefer to do all my lines in isolation and have the director there doing Dustin Hoffman lines badly and me feeling like I'm a better actor than that guy. That's how that's my comfort zone.
Yeah, nice.
You have me acting across from the best actor of all time. Yeah. Things are going to go I don't know. I think things would go south and maybe a little sour. But to each his own. There are some cartoons where you have the whole cast there reading live and in person, like Wes Anderson does it with the Fantastic Mr. Fox and some of those.
Oh, right.
Those are art films. They're art house. They have a tiny little audience. Yeah, it's cool. But if you really want to get that big, powerful, magic, major motion picture animation, you got to drill down. Everyone's got to focus on their character. And that's the way it's been done for years and years. I don't know why.
We've got a little game.
It's a sound effects
wanna
game.
play.
It's the game
I'm getting
that
worse at it.
you're definitely getting worse at
These
it. I'm ignoring it now.
Snacks are getting further from my mouth every time I throw one.
It's a sound effects game, which I thought, who would be better at the sound effects game than Jack Black himself, basically.
I'm going to pick all these snacks up, by the way, at the end.
You don't have to.
I'm making a mess, but I want you to know.
We can doggy bag them for you. You
Like
can take
cat
them
in
away.
a hat. At the end, I come back and I clean it up with a tricky grit.
You do a sound effect. We have to guess what it is.
Oh.
I don't know. Some of them are Kung Fu Panda themed, some not.
Okay. So you shouldn't look at me.
Okay, I'm not going to
Because
look.
You're not allowed to
just-
use your hands.
It's just the sound effect.
Yes.
I'm looking
Okay.
away, Jack.
Ready?
Yeah. Eating something.
Eating, some sort of
Yeah,
eating.
but what am I eating? How do I show what? I mean, let me.
Noodles, eating noodles.
No. Dumpling.
Dumpling. Oh, Meg, well
dumplings.
done.
You got it.
Well
okay,
done.
Dumpling. Well, I'm thinking Kung Fu Panda. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
we're on. Okay.
Okay,
Next.
next one. You're good at this, Jack.
I'm
I knew he would
very
be.
good at
I
this.
knew he would be.
Okay, this is an easy one, I think.
Okay, I'm not looking
Ready?
again.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Jackhammering.
Yes.
Yes, come on. It's one apiece, Mansell. Should we do what? Two more?
Two
All right.
more? Okay, I know you're
The
good.
magic number 4. Everyone knows that's how many sound effects you got to do. Okay, ready? This is so dumbly easy. Quack.
Oh, duck. Okay.
Done.
Easy, easy.
And
oh, come on, get a
last
good one.
but
Get a
not
good one. Come on,
least-
come on.
Okay.
Well, this is impossible. This is impossible to do with sound. Okay, here, let me try.
Chopsticks. Eating with chopsticks. Noodles with chopsticks.
Yes!
Yes! Come on. Okay,
They
we
said
need a
it couldn't be
tiebreaker.
done.
What is that?
They said it shouldn't be done, and yet chopstick eating
Shut
noodles.
up. How did you get
To be
that?
honest, he was doing the fingers. He did the fingers, and so that may be what... He got one in his mouth!
And that must be the end of the interview. Jack Black, thank you so much for coming
Love
in
you.
and
Yeah.
actually like
So
hanging
fun.
out with us
You've
today.
been
So much fun.
Amazing.
You really showed your ass.
Yeah, he did.
You've been an incredible host. This has been so fun.
I'm
I
glad you
got one
point-
of those in my mouth.
Yeah, he did.
And
It's
now
been a win.
I'm going to clean up, just like I said I would.
Thank you so much, Jack
Man,
Black.
my word.
Kung Fu Panda 4 is in cinemas April 4th. Go see it. It's amazing. Jack Black, thank you.
Yeah.